guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we're back with you for The Sopranos, Season 2, Episode 1.
A guy walks into a psychiatrist's office.
Seems like the beginning of a joke.
It is, yeah. So, last episode, shit hit the fan and everyone went down. Or did they? It's pretty much official that Tony's gonna become boss now because Junior was arrested and he's currently sitting in jail, and we'll see the consequences of that, like how it will unfold. He's not talking though. He's not putting Tony under the bus, which is great, I guess. Tony also learned that his mother was behind the attempt at his life, and after making his peace with that, sort of, he went to kill her, but she had a stroke right before when she found out about Junior going to jail, and he told her
that he knows. He knew, and she smiled.
Yeah,
so she laughed at it.
It didn't feel like a victory at all. It's actually worse. So, but for now, she's gone, so we'll see what happens there. What else? They went down Junior's handyman, like the guy that always did his hits. Yeah, he got killed, so Christopher got his revenge, and we still don't know where Pussy is. And Tony came out with the fact that he was seeing a psychiatrist who went on an early vacation because he did tell her that she was in danger. So she listened and she left. But now his close family, his mob family, knows that he's been talking to a woman, he's been talking to someone. They seem fine with it. Like, it's awkward, but they were okay with it. There's still some misconceptions about how it feels to talk to a woman. But we'll see how that evolves. But yeah, this is pretty much where we are. We're starting season 2 with a bang, I feel like. It's going to be about the consequences of last episode. We'll see how he handles it. So let's jump in this episode and yeah, start season 2. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions, you guys.
Alright, let's go.
This is the NASD Series 7 Stockbrokers Exam. It will test your basic knowledge of stocks, bonds, and other securities. As I call your name, please answer here. Moltisanti. Christopher.
Here.
Okay. Stocks and stuff. I mean, they did want to go towards a more permanent way of making money, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that's one way.
How are you doing, Livia?
It was a very good year.
I don't think so.
Summer night,
Things are changing.
hide from the light.
Paying your respect to the new boss.
From the village
With the best money.
when I was
Is he going up? Makes sense.
Street boss.
It was a very
She's seeing people like in vacation, on vacation.
for blue-blooded girls.
Keep
Doing so good, meddle.
keep working on it. It's interesting, the juxtaposition of, you know, the more mobsty activities and then the family activities. Again, just a reminder of what this show is about. Very similar to season 1 opening.
Are you seeing flying ducks right now?
Tony!
Oh! Where were you, man?
Yeah.
Where were you?
Don't freak us out.
Where the fuck you been?
We're gonna talk here.
Come into the house.
I got your word. I'm walking back out.
It's okay, we know you're not the rat.
No word. Nothing.
Well, he thought you were trying to
Will
kill
you come
him.
back to me?
Do I got your word?
I guess he realized what was going on when they were forcing him to take off his shirt.
I mean, yeah. He got
least we know he's not
scared.
dead.
He got shit scared.
The tan ghost.
You're a good guy, Tony, but you abuse that joking shit.
What do you gotta say to me?
What do you think, I'm stupid? I don't know it. When every fucking one of my friends turns their hearts to stone against me, fuck!
Quite easy. I don't think you're stupid.
There was a fucking rat. So you finger me?
We were told it was you, man. We had to check.
That's when I knew I was in trouble, Anthony. When out of the blue you come and for no reason you start telling me you're my friend.
Oh, is that right?
Like, it wasn't subtle, but you can't blame him for looking into things. It killed him. He got fucking depressed.
Remind me, please, never to have a serious illness, because when you and all you pricks, weakness gets rid of fucking treason.
What am I supposed to trust you, you fucking off the reservation cocksucker?
It was complicated. My back was for shit, you knew that. Anyway, so my doctor, he prescribes this clinic for me in Puerto Rico. I didn't exactly object, Tony, give him the fucking vibes around here.
You don't tell your wife you're in the hospital?
That twat brought on most of this. Down there, I met this girl, an acupuncturist. It was the only thing that fucking really helped with my sciatic nerve. Anyway, one thing led to another.
You can't send one feeler to me.
I'm gonna trust you, take the word of a degenerate cop over me.
Yeah. I mean, that's also why he got so fucking depressed and stressed in that episode, because he knew the mistake he could be doing if he was
Yeah.
wrong.
So why'd you come back? What changed?
Nothing changed. I still got 2 kids in college, Tony. One just got married, needs my help. I gotta start earning again. I gotta get my action back.
Oh, just like that.
I came to you, Tony. I'm in your hands.
Bring up 2 cases of bottled water with you, Dan.
Carla, we're doing business.
Come here, you fat fuck.
I think deep down he's really just happy that he's alive. It got scary.
Is it checking for wire or
You
something?
fucking beast whale.
Yeah, you wanna pat this down too?
He had to make sure.
Come here.
Genuine this time. He's Tony, there's no mic there. I wasn't going for the mic.
I miss that booty.
So your uncle's under indictment? Who stepped up to run his crew?
Philly Parisi.
Oh, yeah, Philly.
Is his head gonna go whoop?
I don't think that I have a head for much longer.
Oh, Philly. What the hell do I hear about Tony Soprano and his mother? Some kind of accident.
Accident, yeah.
That's how we
You're in a nursing
label
home,
it.
You know?
Get the fuck out of here.
And this upset Junior no end. And when Junior come after him, Tony went to the home, tried to suffocate his own mother.
You don't know the whole story.
There's more?
He was seeing a psychiatrist.
Tony?
The word spread. So of course we're gonna have issues if he gets named boss and they don't agree.
There you go, kid. There you go. You big motherfucker.
Told ya. You didn't have a head for long. I mean, you need to protect your boss somehow, so people who spread
But
rumors
I love
and
that he's on
gossips-
top of this. I love that he's looking for this. Because like I was saying, like the word has spread and people know and people won't necessarily be
mean,
happy.
Phil was one of Junior's crewmen, so yeah.
Well, he was taking over.
Yep.
So I like that he's being careful.
Yes?
Safe to go home now.
How did you get this phone number?
It's Tony.
Where are you calling me from? Are you watching me?
Still scared and I get it. I was surprised she didn't freak out earlier in season 1.
I gotta take a meeting down in Mantelope and keep things in control.
Word up. Later, Chief. The American Forestry, 19 and a half. Up 3/8, very sound company. You know, we've got hundreds
Hey,
of
like a
people.
playing Big Bang Theory.
You're supposed to push with biscuits.
Just giving them alternatives. Shit!
Biscuits is our pick of the week.
Their technology's 2 years behind. Your stock's a dog.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
You fucking think about it.
Hey, stop that! I'm still the manager here. This is unacceptable. Where's Maltasanto? You think I don't know who really runs this operation, huh?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Fucking office.
Dude, that's what he meant by just saying handle things
Anybody
here.
else got a problem with biscuits?
Shit. I'll take back what I said about legitimate business.
When the mob's involved, it's never really legitimate.
I mean, he's screwing people over and he's making money off of it. That's Wolf of Wall Street right there.
Yeah.
Your uncle's petitioning to get out of jail on a medical pending trial. He'll think they're liable to let him out. Maybe as a temptation for you to act.
Excuse me. Yeah.
You're not gonna believe this.
And we don't want him out of jail, so.
Barbara?
Sister!
Nope, Janice.
Ooh.
You're shitting me. Yeah, I wonder what the scam is this time. Whatever it is, I'm gonna be $5 grand lighter before she rain dances back to the commune.
Okay. I think it's cool that we finally get to meet one of the sisters.
One of his sisters. Yeah.
We'll get Barbara and Tom and the kids down from Brewster. We'll make a family reunion out of it.
Your mother isn't welcome.
Of course.
When I hear Janice, I have Janice from Friends.
Hey, so,
What?
what? I've been gone a long time. Let me hear it.
Just when they thought I was out, they pull me back in.
Some things never change.
Yep.
Now, you look sensational, Janice. Really. Not a line.
Two beautiful kids, you must be proud.
Yeah, how about that, huh? Even with our genes.
He took all from Carmela.
So how are things really with Mom?
We don't go there.
She's dead to me.
Yep.
I don't want to get in your way here, Tony. I mean, you're the one who stayed, you took the brunt. Barbara and I were never gonna forget that.
You forgot it okay for about 20 years. At least Bob pitched in.
I made my share of mistakes, but Ma can't stay in the hospital forever.
You do not have a right to come back here and say this.
She's on the lam in that fucking hospital from me.
Well, who did what to who? It's not my business.
She still tried to get him killed.
I mentioned you, her eyes fill up with tears.
It's manipulation.
I'm not asking you to step in, Tony. That's why I came.
Okay.
She's a streg.
She was. Now she's just a confused, fine old woman.
She likes to pretend, though. You can't trust her.
All I need is a couple of $100 to fix her car. Then I'll take her home to Seattle. Maybe stay at her house here temporarily.
Then sold.
I just put her house on the market.
Oh.
Some of us, she saw an opportunity, and that's why she's back.
Probably.
He did say it's her pattern.
That's your choice. Only this is the last time we mention her in this house.
Okay.
If she's been gone all this time and she never took, you know, care of her mom, she never pitched in, she never had any say in what was going on with her, she has no right to come back when, you know, shit hit the fan like this and try to say something about it. They try to make him do something about it. I feel like it's selfish.
Yeah.
It's unfair too.
I can't show it in this condition. A sink was left on upstairs. You don't even want to see the toilets.
Where did I catch the kids that did this? Break a few windows, think they're Johnny Badass, the fucking jackals.
Sister Barbara and the kids are coming down. You better not be in this mood.
I'm so like, I don't trust people. I'm almost wondering if it's our sister who did something like this.
I'm telling you, you mope your way through this, I will cut your throat.
What are you talking about, Mof? I've been in a great mood lately.
Right. We haven't had sex
Hey, you
since...
forget it. No therapy.
You should go to therapy, man.
He's not good at handling things now, and yeah, Jennifer's not back, so...
They're rookies. They're not used to this kind of stress, so they get impulsive.
Fucking hell, man, I say what
This will
fucking
never
more.
happen again. You got my word on that.
I appreciate it, Chris. Thank you.
I think they're too dangerous to be working here, man. They give me a young Christopher feel of like they're trying to do the job, but in their own way, and they fuck up.
Look who's here.
Mom, going downstairs.
You spent a whole day on that elevator.
Grandma, you've got to eat.
Play died.
Yeah, of course. All right, bye.
Grandma, what went on between you and Dad? Mom won't tell me anything.
If you knew.
What'd he say?
Nothing. He won't mention you at all.
He blames me for everything.
Bitch!
With reason.
I won't let them leave you here like this.
Meadow, you don't know. I mean, it's her grandma. I can't blame her, but Jesus.
Take that. In the drawer.
This was your grandmother's, wasn't it?
It's so you won't forget me.
It's again a manipulation tactic to get close to his kids because he wants to forget her and move on. But if she gives the gifts to his
If the kids
and
still want to be in our life, she's gonna stay in their lives.
I'm not letting anything pass with her anymore. I know what that's like. Careful, careful. You have issues. You need to talk to someone again. Hey, we're back here. Jennifer, we need you.
I told my family I got broadsided, but I passed out behind the wheel. See, my mother and me, we had a falling out.
Someone new who doesn't know everything.
Since then, things have been good.
He's not gonna get what he needs from him.
What kind of falling out?
One of those unfortunate situations. And then my sister came back. I mean, it's good to see her, but those feelings are starting to bleed into my business.
And what sort of business are you in?
Commercial and non-processable waste.
We're back here.
Yeah.
Mr. Spears, I watch the news like everyone else. I don't need the ramifications that could arise from treating someone.
Jennifer was someone else, something else. He truly was lucky with her. Like I said, I expect her to just give up on him a long time ago.
Hey, keep it down out there, you scared of neighbors.
It's family. They're allowed. He has been alone too long.
I mean, it's something to see your siblings that you hadn't seen for a while.
Siblings have this thing. They grew up in the same household. They have the same shared trauma, same shared memories and stuff. They understand each other on a level that he doesn't share with anyone else.
We stopped in to see Ma on the way over. How do you think she is? Well, a week, but she's all there. Some family reunion. The woman who birthed them all is barred from the premises. She tried to do the Tony. I have no fantasies about my mother.
Well, stop trying to push her onto your brother.
Don't get involved. The Tony handle it. I only called you because you're far away and I thought you would want to know if your mother was ill. 180 grand he's asking for that place. Like he needs that. Well, I'm glad someone's taking charge.
She seems so disconnected. Like no emotion whatsoever.
Barbara?
Yeah.
I mean, Ma still has rights.
You sure you're saying that because of your mom or because you want to take part and use those opportunities? And
It's me, like she seems like an opportunist.
yeah.
What the fuck?
Sorry, it's not a crazy idea that she might have been the one that broke in and destroyed the house.
I think she did, yeah.
So when do we get to roll with Tony?
They are exactly
Just
like Christopher.
We'll work our way up, get introduced. We'll do anything. Wet work, pick up his shirts.
That's why they did all of that. They want to prove something.
That they're the big shit.
Well, just like we described,
You
Christopher and
gonna
his
drink or just
friend,
sit?
they're loose cannons.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
Calm down.
Leave my gas burner on. I could have died.
I apologize.
When everything was finally going good between us.
Shut up about that.
They're still gonna kiss your ass. They don't care if you're junkie.
Oh!
Christopher!
Sit down!
Guys! What the fuck?
Go home, get my dinner ready.
Since
the
when?
Stress of the new job, I guess?
He's not happy. But it's unfair to just throw your anger at her. No one is happy. First episode of a season, that's usually what happens.
Don't yell. Old cutlery stays right where it is.
Let me talk. I mean, I would be scared in her place.
Come on, you don't answer my calls. I got no choice.
Ruining my practice, it's a choice.
You got your office back. No harm done.
One of my patients committed suicide
Oh,
because I wasn't available to her. She's in the ground because of you.
Oh, I don't deserve your help. I hate your fucking system. I told you.
Fuck you.
She can say whatever she wants now. They're not in the work office.
But I got a family. They're better off with me than without me. And I don't know what else to do. Maybe you can recommend somebody else.
I would never ask another colleague to get involved in this.
Yeah, not after that.
I swear, nobody got killed because of you.
Get out of
And they ended up in jail. They were lucky.
Phil got killed because of the shrink
Yeah,
thing.
well.
What Tony needs is to learn how to cope with his feeling, with his emotions.
It's too early for that.
Do you think she's gonna call him back?
I don't know. It kind of needs to come from her,
this
but
urge in her to just help people, maybe.
What are you doing home at this hour?
Nothing.
talk to her a little bit. You have no one else. Try. At least say that you've been trying to get to a psychiatrist and they just don't want to accept you.
You alright?
Yeah.
He's seeking her.
Want a little cold pasta? I can microwave it.
Here's the thing with Tony and with Carmela. He has issues to open up to her, and she has issues to be willing to receive that information.
It's different when it's your wife, I guess. Make her move, man. This is so awkward.
It's good.
Thank you for all you're doing. No? Nothing? Man, this is awkward, you said?
It needs to come from him. I don't know about that. I feel like
yeah, it's the fact we've talked in the first season that the ripple effect, like or butterfly effect, like because he cannot talk about his problem, she's closed up. Because she's closed up, he doesn't want to talk more about his issues.
she wants him to talk about his problems. If he can't talk about his problems with her, she wants her to go to a psychiatrist. But now that he can't talk to a psychiatrist or a therapist, it's like he really tried to talk to her here, but there's always this blockage. Pride could be one thing, you know, when you're the husband and stuff, like this mentality that we've been talking about all throughout season 1 is a thing. Like, you don't want to be vulnerable in the eye of your wife. There is this blockage. There's also the blockage that he doesn't want her involved in anything mob related. He doesn't want her to know about what's going on in his head. He doesn't want her to worry. He doesn't want her to be involved. Jennifer paid the price for this in season 1. You know, the fact that word got out that he was talking to a psychiatrist led to Junior trying to kill Tony, and then Tony having to retaliate and try to kill people
for
too.
that case, she's his wife. She's part of the family already. She's not an outsider.
Still, to be involved is always dangerous.
I know.
And when she knows nothing, he can protect her that way. Like, there are a lot of advantages to keeping her away from the business. And again, like I'm saying, like the pride thing and men thing of, you know, being the strong one and not having her worry about him. Like, she's the wife. She should stay home and not have to worry about having a job, not having to worry about money, not having to worry about his emotions and stuff. It's an old mentality, but it's very present.
He did say that outside is the 90s, but inside is the 1954, the 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you said, Tony did seem like he wanted to
talk
to her, but I got that feeling that
she waited for him to talk, but he didn't do anything.
Maybe she needs to make the first step.
She tried. No, she gave enough. she made the move in season 1 several times. She's wanted him to talk to her and he never did.
Yeah.
So just like, you know, with Jennifer, if it ever resumes, like if she ever comes back, it needs to come from her. She's the one that needs to come back because Tony cannot say anything that will change things. She needs to make the move. But with Carmela, it's the contrary. He needs to make the move if he decides to talk to her. She's done enough.
Do you think that maybe for Tony's, Carmela seems unapproachable, maybe?
Tony is closed off when it comes to Carmela, and she's always tried to have him open up, and she's made moves that he would, you know, so he would focus on her. She noticed in season 1 that she might not have been appealing to him, that she might not have, you know, kept things interesting with him sexually, and she tried to change things. But recently he's been depressed, he's been more and more angry because he has no one to talk to. Yet she is here and she's tried to help him through it. She's tried to push him. She wants him to talk to someone and he doesn't talk to her. She has done nothing wrong when it comes to her relationship with him. She's tried, but he keeps going to other women. I cannot blame her for how she reacts to this, and she's still there.
I never said that I blame her for anything.
I'm thinking again, like we're in the same situation as we were in the beginning of season 1, where he has someone he could talk to, but he doesn't want to talk to Carmela. He's blocked from talking to her, and she's doing her best. But if he won't talk, she can force him. So yeah, he needs to talk to someone else, but
and if he doesn't talk, she can't help.
He's not getting anything from the other psychiatrists. They won't accept him. They won't welcome him in their office. And I get it because it's dangerous. Like I said, Jennifer went through this already, and Jennifer has already gone through it. So she doesn't want to do round 2 with Tony. It's too dangerous. So either she changes her mind or Tony's gonna stay depressed for a while.
I think she's gonna change her mind though.
Yeah,
she
I think
has
so too.
this need to just help people, and she knows that Tony is screwed without help.
And she is, despite not maybe saying otherwise, she is attracted to this world. She has been showing interest in Tony and Tony's universe last season.
But it is a big issue that because of what happened, one of her clients committed suicide.
Yes, that is a big blow on someone who's supposed to help people, and now because she wasn't available, that happened. So that's gonna take some time, but that's why I'm saying it needs to come from her. Like there's nothing you can say that can change her mind.
In any case, whatever decision she makes, we're gonna respect that. But I believe that she's gonna.
Oh yeah, I think she's gonna come back too, because otherwise Tony's gonna be stuck in this anger.
But you know what's gonna be maybe interesting? If she does come back, she needs to try and help him out to be able to handle his emotions by himself. Because if she ends up to just leave someday, he needs to be able to cope with it on his own.
Oh yeah, but it's pretty early still in his recovery to ask of him to take care of himself.
We got 5
and like
seasons
no,
left.
but to be fair, like even if you knew some coping mechanisms and stuff, after what happened last season, he needs someone to talk to. Like he needs a way to. He needs to make sense of his emotions, and he doesn't know how to do that. And even if he talked to Carmela might not be able to help him much either. Like he needs someone that has training for this, because this is big. Like we're talking like your mother tried to kill you, your uncle betrayed you and tried to kill you. Now his sisters are here. Janice is trying to change things, and from Janice I'm getting
off of you, yeah.
I am also getting the feeling that she's trying to bleed him dry a little bit. Like she's trying to take the opportunity and make him feel guilty. Like she knows how he is. He stayed behind. He took care of their mom.
Yeah.
And now that there's something happening there, she's trying to have, you know, him maybe feel like he owes something, like he should do better and stuff. And she's trying to take advantage of the empty house and the fact that since her mom has no one else, like she's the one taking care of her. But when she showed up in her room, as soon as she got there and Meadow was here, she went away. Like she's not taking care of her mom. She doesn't give a shit. If she gave a shit, she would have showed up before.
Yeah.
So, and even if she did give a shit, she left for what, 20 years, he said? She has absolutely no right to come back after 20 years and demand
make
anything.
her judgment.
Yeah. Ask anything of Tony, who has been, you know, handling his mom for all this time, and he knows what's going on. And after all that, she tried to kill him. No one has the right to force him to accept his mom in his life again. This is over.
I mean, I wouldn't accept someone in my house who tried to kill me.
Yeah.
So yeah, no.
So you're coming in, you're thinking that you know what's going on and thinking that you have a right to say anything about the situation. No, I'm sorry, but no. We can't blame any of them for leaving, considering their childhood. We can't blame Tony for staying behind and trying to take care of his mom. I can blame Janice for coming back and trying to force Tony to do things differently or judging him for how he handles things. And I can sort of blame Barbara for being so detached considering what happened. Somehow it rubbed me the wrong way to see her so, like, unbothered. Like, I'll let him deal with it. Like, when his sisters showed up and they gave him this big hug, Carmela was smiling because Tony was smiling too, right? He needs support. He needs his family. He needs his sisters, and they were not there for him. They left him to take care of the shit. So both of them, in my opinion, did him wrong. Again, like, it's 50-50. Like, I say I blame, but I don't really blame. Like, I'm never gonna blame someone for leaving a toxic family environment, right? And Tony never managed to do that, and now he's paying the consequences, so it's sad. They deserve to leave too. It's just, I think it's a bit intense, like, to see them both like that. Like, oh, leave him deal with this. Like, in a way, yes, okay, after all this time, it's his decision, right? He gets to do whatever he wants, but Janice, at the very least, is not doing the right thing here. She has no right. It's kind of like, it's weird because I'm saying, like, they should have stayed and took care of their mom. But now that one of them is coming back to try and take care of their mom, I'm saying, like, you should not come back. It's not your right. But it's been 20 years.
No, I mean, like you said, after 20 years...
It's too late.
You come back and you make your own judgment and you said what you think is right for your mother. And when your brother went through it all, who almost got killed because of your mom...
The 20 years in between is the difference.
The big difference.
The fact that you were not there in the beginning, that you left him with that, and now you're coming back and you're trying to change things.
Even if there wasn't 20 years in the between, she tried to kill him. That's enough reason for him to just say, don't talk about mom, I don't want to talk about mom, she's not allowed to go on my property.
Trying to guilt trip him because he wants to leave her in the hospital. Like, if he had his way, she'd be dead. So, and it would be deserved. But, I mean, beyond that, it's not because Janice cares about her mom. She never cared about their mom because she wasn't there. She cares about the opportunity. It really sounds like she came back for the house. Yeah, she came back for the money in the house. Tony is in a vulnerable state right now, and she can take advantage of it.
Did she say that, oh, give me a couple of bucks to fix mom's car so that I can go to the hospital? If she has the car, she's gonna just sell it back?
Or she's just gonna use it. That's it. Like, she needs a car, so she came here to take it. Her mom can't use it anymore, and she can't, she doesn't have her house anymore because she's in the home. And finding out that she's in the home means that she has opportunities to take the house and the car.
Yeah.
She's making it sound like she's trying to help, but no. So it is very toxic still, and that's why he needs to talk to someone about this, especially if she sticks around. And I mean, that is the family side of his issues. But now that he's going up in the ranks, there's more than that. Like, apparently he's still holding on. Like, even though he said he forgave him and Pussy's back and all that is good, like, he's still feeling a lot of shit when it comes to him. Like, the way he looked at him in the end, and he was, his anxiety was spiking up and he was kind of disconnecting. I'm like, he's still harboring a lot of doubts and issues, like a lot of anger when it comes to this. He needs to hash it out, talk about this, and not just let it stew for a while, because it's just going to get more and more intense. And that's one thing with his friend, but being boss now, he's got to deal with those who still follow Junior in their hearts, like those who are still loyal, because they've heard things, they found out some stuff, and they don't necessarily know the truth.
Use it against him, yeah.
Well, the guy who was replacing Junior found out about what was going on, but he only knew the little rumors here and there, so he had his facts wrong, and he was making a judgment call on this, and he was, almost preparing himself to again go against Tony and do something about it. So it's a good thing that Tony was on top of that, and he sent someone to get rid of him as soon as he got confirmation that, yep, nope, you heard about this, and you're making the wrong conclusions. That's finished. Like, you can't allow that anymore. But if he's thinking that, he might not be the only one thinking that, and those people might not be vocal about it. And if you don't know, they can make moves. So you got to be careful. Basically, it's the beginning of a new season with its issues. A lot of it is similar to season 1.
What do you think about, speaking about similarities with season 1, Christopher's and his new goons?
It's so funny.
He doesn't seem really happy right now, right? Is it the stress of this new position, or just the fact that he's not just out there on the street doing the firing stuff?
I feel like maybe he got what he wanted and it's not what he expected. I don't know.
Being a boss?
It's boring. It's a boring job, right? Maybe he had this idea that what it meant to be a mobster, what it meant to be a part of the crew, and like he's seen too many movies too. Like I don't know, but it looks like he's not happy with where he is, and he's taking it out on Adriana, and I don't like this. And but now it's interesting though to see him on the other side of the table, having to deal with people that are just like him. You know, they are looking up the ladder, and they are imagining how it's like to be up there, and they want to get close, but maybe getting close is not all the dream.
They're gonna get disappointed soon enough.
But it looks like he got disappointed, and now he's seeing people that are just like he used to be. And I mean, maybe times were better when he was on the other side, but he's always had big dreams.
I mean, one thing that Paul told Tony in the first season. One of the perks when you're the boss, you don't have to dirty your hands. You got people who's gonna do that stuff for you.
Well, it's not about dirtying your hands.
I mean,
but
you're gonna be in the action usually. You're gonna be out there and doing the dirty things.
Yeah, I feel like now he's got to actually be the boss and take care of things, and he just doesn't enjoy it as much as he thought he would. And but I still think it's funny to see him handle people that are just like he used to be.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe he'll do something bad and mess it up and go back down the ladder, but that's Christopher, right? We don't know, but he's never satisfied. Poor kid. We'll see. But yeah, strong beginning to season 2, and I'm excited to see how that would evolve. Unless Jennifer comes back, I see a blow up that it's not necessarily needed, so or wanted, yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
Alright, if you don't want to, the next one will be on YouTube next week, guys. So we're gonna see you then.
Bye.
Bye, guys.